How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here with a COD 4 gameplay talking about COD 4 Remastered. We are finally going to get to see some actual full-on gameplay of Modern Warfare Remastered. So I don't leave you in suspense. Activision confirmed yesterday in their newest press release that alongside the gameplay reveal of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare at E3, new gameplay of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered will also be shown. If you're wondering when this will be, it will be the 13th of June, which is obviously next week. It is going to be the Monday at 6 PM Pacific time, 9 PM Eastern time, and for the unfortunate bunch of you who, like myself, live in the UK, it's 2 AM on the 14th of June, funnily enough. So it'll be the day after on the Tuesday morning in all technical respects. Now, if you're wondering why this gameplay doesn't have any sound and for some reason at certain parts it seems to speed up as far as the speed of the gameplay goes, that's simply because the recording had a malfunction for some reason, and I don't really know what happened. But either way, I suppose it's kind of nice to watch it go super fast mode. But that gameplay is more than likely, I would assume, going to be the campaign. Rarely do the Activision Call of Duty guys reveal the multiplayer at E3. It's usually always the campaign that gets shown off to everyone at E3 itself. However, considering this is a remastered version of Call of Duty 4, there is the slight chance we might see multiplayer footage thrown in there, or at least some few glimpses at the end of the campaign reveal, because they sometimes throw little snippet Easter eggs in there like it's a Marvel film and show off bits and pieces like that. I mean, they haven't really got anything to hide apart from the way it looks and maybe it plays out, but other than that, we're expecting the game to pretty much be a carbon copy of COD 4, just with updated graphics. So whether they will reveal the multiplayer, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, and they leave it to a later date alongside the Infinite Warfare multiplayer reveal, which is something that I also don't think is going to happen. I think it's going to be purely the campaign showed off to everyone at E3. There might be a snippet of something to do with the multiplayer. My sneaking suspicion based on past press conferences at E3 tells me that they are going to only show the campaign. There won't be multiplayer footage. I think that they will more than likely reveal the two together, but they just want to get some attention focused on the games themselves. Usually you'll find that the multiplayer revealed is at Gamescom or just before Gamescom, where people are going to be going in their numbers. If you don't know what Gamescom is, it's a massive gaming expo in Cologne, Germany that goes on every year. This year, I believe it's the 17th to the 21st of August, so it won't be too long before you start to see some multiplayer stuff if it isn't shown off at E3. But you'll be able to get your hands on it to play it. It usually is available to be played. It is live streamed as well. There's usually some sort of competitive tournament that happens with pro players that come across the world to see that stuff as well. But I think last year there was actually a massive multiplayer reveal as its own separate entity for Black Ops 3. But we'll have to see what happens this year, not only with Infinite Warfare, but also the remastered version itself. So for anyone who wasn't aware of all that stuff, there you go. That's some nice information in your back pocket. But for those of you who might be expecting multiplayer to be shown off for Modern Warfare Remastered, I wouldn't get your hopes up too high, because as past experiences go, it tends to be that it's not really shown. You literally may see a snippet or two at the end of the campaign, and that is basically it. For anyone who's interested in Infinite Warfare, and I know there's only a few of you who probably are interested in Infinite Warfare, you can get a full glimpse of the campaign mode for that game and see exactly how that will look and play out. I mean, it's still an exciting time, even if you don't tend to get to see the multiplayer, which I think is what most people are really interested in when it comes to Call of Duty these days. It's still exciting to see because, I mean, the gameplay does have very similar aspects to the multiplayer. We'll start to see what kind of guns we're looking at, what kind of mechanics the game will involve, whether there'll be something in the multiplayer. There's lots of speculation that can be thrown into the fray and expected from that perspective. And I'll obviously do any videos I can on those Call of Duties and show off anything that people might have missed. Maybe even break down a video or two, even though people hate breakdown trailer videos, but it'd be nice to kind of do that. It's something I used to do back in the day, but people kind of like got a bad rep for it. I'm not really sure why, but either way, that's going to be that. Just updating you on exactly what is happening next week as far as Call of Duty is concerned, for anyone who wanted to know what time zones and stuff you need to pick it out. If you're in a different time zone, just go on Google and type in one of those. It's 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and 2 a.m. British Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, you can type that into Google and convert it for you. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do drop yourself a like rating on the video, and make sure you subscribe for more. I'll be talking obviously a bit more about Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare next week. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Peace out.